Let's see. Okay, hi Libra. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah, okay. It's hard to see if my thing's recording. This will be your general reading from now till the end of March, okay? Whoop, all right. Very clear information, please, for Libras. Libras who will be watching this video, please. Very clear information for their highest good and right action. Best information for Libras, please. Libra. All Libras who may be watching this video, give me a 3-card spread, please, for Libras. And one more shuffle, please. Libra. Very clear answers for Libras. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like commitment all the way around for this. This is a very clear reading. So yeah, we have you know, 10 of Cups in your position. So that's just kind of being in a really good place right now and feeling very content with your situation. You know, just feeling really good. Family life is good. Partnership good. You know, just good. Nothing really I can say there. Coming towards you is the King of Swords. So this could be an air sign male, could be female, but this seems like, you know, when a king shows up, I'm kind of thinking this is a read for a female and that would be a male coming towards her, air sign, like you guys, or Aquarius or Gemini possibly, or someone exhibiting those qualities. It would be, you know, somebody very mature, wise, you know, it's a king, so it's good. It's all good. Your outcome is the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands, you know, you guys could be, you know, this could be a matter of you're looking to buy a home together. You know, we have this commitment down here, so this could be marriage or a proposal, quite possibly for some of you. Yeah, definitely. I see proposal or like moving in together, buying a home, definitely committing. So there's really nothing more to go on that one. I'll do one more, so because that's a very specific message, you know, that will probably only resonate with a few Libras out there. But yeah, that's definitely some sort of commitment and you know, possible a marriage proposal, something like that. Okay, let's do one more for Libra, please. All other Libras watching this video, if there are any other messages for Libras, please. Same spread, 3 cards. First card is Libra. Second card is what might be coming their way. Third card, outcome. And let's see the bottom of the deck for overall. Okay, one more shuffle, please, for Libras, please. Very clear messages for other Libras who may be watching this video, please. All right, one more. For their highest good, good action, good clear messages for Libra, please. Wow, I wish all readings went like that. It was like snap, 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 and like all good. So I take that. It sure would make my give me a lot more free time. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, second, third card reading for Libras. Okay. Oh. And okay. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Well, we have the King of Swords in the same exact position. That's odd, but this is a different reading. So, and that's not you, even though it's an air, you know, that's not you because that's somebody that's coming towards you. And I don't, well, yeah, whoever's coming towards you needs a little more work. I'm not seeing this. Basically, I have you right now, you know, making a decision, okay, probably about this King of Swords, okay. Outcome doesn't look too good. We've got 5 of Swords. hold on here one second. There's no major arcana, so I don't think it's anything too earth-shattering. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason in this one, because you did have the King of Swords in the very first 3-card reading I did. I think this is a different one, though, because I'm feeling a completely different energy from this one. Sort of really in your face, kind of. Not control, well, a little controlling. What is it? Sort of, yeah, conquering. Yeah, there we go, conquering. Like you have this decision to make. Like he or she possibly has thrown this decision to you to make. And I don't know if it's about the relationship or if it's about like something else, like about, I don't know, moving or, whatever possible decisions, couples might have. But almost in a way that is super manipulative and he's pretending to make it your decision. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But which it is, of course, it is your decision. But almost kind of like he will fight tooth and nail to get the result that he wants you to make. Okay, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling. But we have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so which is kind of doesn't really fit in with this stuff. I mean, it's possible, sometimes it's Knight of Wands gets a bad rap. Sometimes it's a player type, vibe. Somebody who comes in and out of your life, that sort of thing. But other times it's other stuff than that too. Let me see if I can get a little bit more here. See if I'm on the right track with this, because that's just kind of what I'm feeling. That's not necessarily what the cards are saying, although they match up a little bit with that too. Let's see. What is this decision for the Two of Wands, please, for Libra? What is this Two of Wands here, please, for Libra? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. So it could be that you, a Libra, are involved with somebody else, or maybe you're not committed to anyone and you're just kind of dating and you're making the decision to move forward with this. And that could very well be because we had the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So that would kind of indicate that kind of energy. Maybe there's a couple choices to be made, between maybe the Knight of Wands energy and this King of Swords. Maybe you have one that's fun and playful and kind of a playboy type. And I don't mean to keep putting this in the male sense, but this does seem like a female reading. So, but, if you're a male watching, just, reverse that and it would be she's and but when the king is here, I just kind of think this is more that. So anyway, it could be that some of you are dating and single-ish, maybe dating a couple guys, a couple different people. And, you have this sort of one mature person that, so, you know what, maybe he's not horrible. Maybe it was the King of Wands it was, but yeah, I don't like that outcome. So you have like one mature person you're dating and one that's like kind of more just fun and maybe very attractive and, that type of thing. I'm not liking this, because I'm just not feeling either one. We have air sign and possible fire sign also that would be involved. So let's see. Who's this King of Swords, please, for Libra? King towards Libra. Who's this King of Swords, please? This could be work. Hold on. This is King of Swords, please, coming towards Libra. Okay. Yeah, there's some conflict coming your way from this person. Absolutely. We've got the Three of Swords. So, there's a very good chance there's some sort of third-party situation going on here. All right. either side. It could be you doing it, or it could be them. And either way, I almost want to say it's you, because you have the more like fun, happy times on your side, whereas this person's kind of heartbroken. So, you know, it kind of tends to lean towards that. Like, I would suspect that, you know, possibly you have, you know, or maybe this guy, you know, just kind of thought you were misunderstood and thought that, you know, you guys were more committed than you were. And to you, it was just kind of like dating, you know, that happens quite often. So that could be as well. But either way, you know, we have you kind of having fun, you know, but you have to make this decision. And this goes back to what I said originally, where this person is kind of like making you make this decision, but trying to appear like he's not making you do that, if that makes sense. Okay. And, you know, I mean, he's brokenhearted about something. And I get the feeling that this is it's a mature person in some senses, but it's also somebody who's manipulating. So it's almost like, you know, they're brokenhearted to find out that you are dating, or that you don't think that they are the center of your world, you know, kind of thing. And that brought them down a notch. That's what I see. Okay. So, I mean, there's nothing really, you know, that I can give you much from that. I mean, the outcome, you know, isn't so hot, you know, it doesn't really say anything. And, you know, this is just a couple weeks energy. This is from now till the end of the month. So, you know, maybe all this will turn around. This just could be, you know, a little brief lull. I mean, maybe this guy will turn out to be, you know, awesome, you know, and, you know, you end up making the decision, you know, to move forward with them. Who, you know, that could very well be. I mean, a King of Swords isn't horrible. You know, I you know, I don't want to like, you know, coat him in a bad, paint him in a bad light necessarily with all that stuff. But I was kind of picking up on that vibe that I was talking about before. Let me see if. Okay. All right. Okay, so I have 3 oracle cards for you, and pretty simple messages. So the first one is Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Okay, and this kind of goes along with your 2 of Wands and whatever decision it is that you're making. Yeah, okay. So, you know, if you see the picture, you know, it's just trust that there's a divine plan is basically the message. So whatever this decision is, you know, just trust that whatever comes from it, whatever decision, you know, there is something at hand here, and there's a reason why all of this is going down. Okay. And I don't feel anything super heavy from this. I just feel like you do have some sort of choice that, you know, you are being asked to make. Okay. In the middle here, we have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Savor as in SAVOR. Okay. So you did have that Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I mean, maybe, you know, although he didn't come out. So, but, you know, that's all about that type of thing. You know, just kind of being in the moment and passion and enjoying things, you know, for what they are. Now, that could be with your, you know, air sign here too. You know, I don't know why he's heartbroken, but he is. He's heartbroken over something. So, you know, passion and pleasure, savor your life. Then at the end, this is a really cool card and fits perfectly with Libras because it's called Grace and Gratitude. And I always think of Libras as being, you know, very graceful. Through gratitude, joy expands. Okay, so I will say something about this card, okay, because, you know, I kind of didn't talk too much about it just because I was picking up on the energy and I was thinking it was the King of Swords. There's another way this could go, excuse me, and which has been going on with these Libra readings, another way and another way and another way, just because they're all over. It's possible that you need to settle down, Libra. You know, that's possible, okay? That this air sign person is somebody who is mature, good for you, you know, perhaps, you know, passion, pleasure, savoring your life, those types of things. It could be that this person is good for you. But you're kind of, no, I want to party, I want to date. I don't really want to commit right now, and then you end up coming off as, this sort of, what was it? Person who holds all the cards over this other one. All right. Sort of like, that you've got them, and that you can kind of do whatever, you want, and you'll always kind of be taken back in, So there is that aspect of this reading also. There's a few, and I haven't even gotten to work yet, but Libras, these readings, man, for you guys, there's just so much going on, and just a lot of different energies for these general readings, but especially for Libra. This has just been, really hard for me, these last few readings for Libra, because there's just so many different types of energies going on. So, it could be that. So it could be that, this person is good. And, you're just kind of, nah, I don't want to make a decision. I don't want to commit right now. I want to have fun and that type of thing. But you be careful that you don't keep this person, just stringing along, and because they're heartbroken, they thought that they were kind of the one for you kind of deal. So be careful in that range, because it is a king, and it's somebody who is mature and interested in all those things. So be careful of that. Work wise, if this is a work reading, same thing. Could be, basically there just could be multiple offers and you have to choose one, and you're trying to decide, damn, which one should I take? Maybe, there's just a couple things on the table right now and you just don't know which one you should take. That could be. There could be one that you particularly want. And that could be, this could be, well, not necessarily that you want it, but this could be a boss, the King of Swords, and it might be like news you don't want to hear. He may deliver the bad news that, no, you did not get that particular job. Okay, so that's possible. And in which case you might react in the way of, well, fine, then I will take my stellar self somewhere else, and that could very well be too, that type of energy. Either way though, I mean, I don't see you as sitting too difficultly. I see you okay. Whoever this other person is that you are dealing with though is heartbroken. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Whether they deserve it or not, that's, like I gave you two different scenarios on that. So either this guy is manipulating you and, that sort of thing, and that's why he got his heart broken because he shouldn't have been doing that. Or it's, the other thing, like I said, it is a genuinely good guy, and be careful, the way, don't string him along, that type of thing. Okay. So one more time, your cards were Desert Passage, Trust There's a Divine Plan. And then we had Passion and Pleasure, Savor Your Life. And then we had Grace and Gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Okay. So I like that last one. I didn't go into that much, but that kind of went along with this card. Okay. Because this isn't about gratitude. This is about somebody who, won a fight, won round kind of, if you will, or won 15 rounds, but they're not really graceful or full of gratitude about it. They're kind of smug. Okay. So this card is saying, remember this, grace and gratitude. And that is you, Libra. You guys, those are qualities that you do have in loads. So make sure those are coming through. All right, cool. If you like these, like, share, subscribe, and, throw some comments down if you want. All right, great. Thanks, guys. Bye.